Bojosa started on pole position in the title decider as Carlos Cano lined up alongside him. Gabriel Cecchini was an early faller. Bojosa did much of the front running, but Alex Longarella and Alvaro Lucas got themselves into a position to attack. It was a five-way fight for the lead. Carlos Cano sitting in P4, Yaroslav Karpushin also part of the lead group. Fernando Bojosa came under all sorts of pressure from Lucas and Longarella throughout the race, but always had a response ready for them. He was desperate to win. Win was what he needed to take the title. Alex Longarella firing one up the inside there at the final corner, but once again Bojosa responded. Turn 2, a favourite overtaking hotspot of his, as was turn 6. Here was the final corner. Alex Longarella diving up the inside. Once again, Alvaro Lucas then diving up the inside of Alex Longarella as Cano got himself among the podium positions. Bojosa was shuffled off the top 3, but quickly went about working his way back towards the lead. Carlos Cano then settled in for 4th position as the top 3 broke away. Ramadhipa, Yaroslav Karpushin, a thorn in the side of the number 1 all race. Lorenzo Petelli as well making a late charge. Ramadhipa crashing out late in the race as well as the top 3 went toe to toe for victory. Bojosa had to win and he led going into the final corner, but Alex Longarella led coming out of it and over the line as Alvaro Lucas took 2nd and Bojosa took 3rd. Cano's 4th place finish was enough to crown him European Talent Cup champion in 20.
Cano's dirty work for him. Yeah, absolutely well put. It is bubbling over quite nicely as Bojosa runs onto the red there, but he's about to lose the position again, is he, from Alvaro Lucas, as Lucas shows him the front wheel, but nothing going for the rookie rider around turn 8. That time, Bojosa holds on to the lead. This is bubbling over very nicely, Connor, it has to be said. Bojosa is exactly where he wants to be. Cano is in a very promising position to attack, while the likes of Longarella and Alvaro Lucas, Ramadhipa all want to get involved in this as well. So I think we're set for a pretty grandstand finale to the 2025 European Talent Cup season.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is one of the races when you asked me who I think is going to win prior to a race, and I cannot give you an answer when we've got riders of this calibre and the competition this close in the ETC. It's just impossible.
Have you ever given me the correct answer before a race?
I try and stay on the fence as much as possible, you know.
A concerned look then from Emilio
Lucas does move ahead there.
A concerned look from Emilio Alzamora as he encourages his star rider Carlos Cano to get on with it. Alvaro Lucas has a big moment with the front end there, and that opens a gap for the 69. Fernando Bojosa to once again go through at turn 2. Lightning striking twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times now, I think it is. He has made that move at turn 2 on either Longarella or Alvaro Lucas. There seems to be a little bit of a gap opening up then between Longarella, Ramadhipa in 4th position, with Carlos Cano just stuck in behind in legion. Indeed, there's quite a big gap opened up with 3.5 laps to go. This is going excellently for Fernando Bojosa. He runs it wide once again coming out of turn 6, but he holds on to the advantage. What have you got, Carlos Cano? The pressure is very much on the reigning champion. He's got Ramadhipa, race winner, ahead of him. And what is that? 6-7 bike lengths then to make up to the top 3. So this is big moment for Cano's title ambition.
Yeah, absolutely. What he's going to have to do now is manage that pressure. He is the reigning champion. There's a reason why. But he's got to show it now. He's got to demonstrate that he's got the maturity to deal with this situation that he's facing. The drama is palpable here. The excitement on pit lane. Absolutely incredible stuff with just over 3 laps to go. We're going round turn 14, the last, and we're onto the straight now. Can anyone take advantage of the slipstream here?
Lots of nervous faces down in the AC Racing Team pit boards, and it's Alvaro Lucas has gone back in front. Well, Alvaro Lucas has gone back in front, but guess what's coming up, Connor? It's going to be turn 2. It's Bojosa corner at this point. It's doing corner. Let's rename it Bojosa corner. He's gone back up the inside, Fernando Bojosa, and this is big. This is very big because there are 2 3/4 laps remaining. It puts him back into the championship lead. He's under all sorts of pressure from both Alvaro Lucas and Alex Longarella, but most importantly not from Carlos Cano. But there's the door open for Carlos Cano. There's the door open. Is that the moment Cano now can reel in the top 3 ahead of him? Ramadhipa going in a little bit wide, but seems he's got him on the cutback. Cano under pressure here, under all sorts of pressure. Ramadhipa gone wide again. Cano had slotted in behind the Indonesian, but for how long?
Yeah, this is getting very dramatic.
And here comes Petelli. Petelli is coming through now. Cano under all sorts of pressure.
Yeah, we said it. Watch out. He started from P20 on the grid. Petelli now up to P6, 14 places. And he's really ruffling some feathers in this championship.
Oh, how are your nerves? There are nervous faces down the AC Racing Team box, down the 72 Art box team, up here in the commentary box as well. We are on the edge of our seats. Carlos Cano is running in 6th position. That means Fernando Bajosa, if he can get a victory here, Alvaro Lucas goes through for the lead though, but if Bajosa wins and Cano cannot get in to the top 3, Bajosa will be your European Talent Cup champion.
We are seeing, though, that Bajosa is capable of taking the lead at turn 2, but he seems to be losing it to Alvaro Lucas every single time on that last corner at turn number 14. Adrian Campos.
Someone's gone wide there.
Very, very dramatic.
Very, very wide and into the gravel there. I saw a bike flying off. I think is it Victor Cubeles. So it's from that group chasing behind the Carlos Cano group. So I thought momentarily it could have been one of our front runners, but it seems our front runners are still here. Fernando Bajosa is back in the lead. 1.5 laps remaining. Carlos Cano with Pretending to Ramadhipa. It indeed it is. Oh, it is Ramadhipa who's gone out, and that is a big, big moment for Ramadhipa, and perhaps in the context of the championship, a big, big moment as one of Cano's rivals on track is gone. Does that open the door for him to get into P4 and perhaps catch Longarella or Bajosa or indeed Alvaro Lucas in this top 3? It's probably too much time. He's got Yaroslav Karpushin there now in 4th position.
It'd be very good to get another look at that crash as well, just to see exactly what happened there, because was there a bit of contact between Cano and Ramadhipa there? Ramadhipa as well had just moved up to P4 in the standings.
Yeah, Ramadhipa, a real thorn in the side of Carlos Cano in this race. It means now there is one less rider in this battle for 4th position and 5th position and 6th position, meaning it's likely Cano will have a top 6 finish, which means Bajosa must win. It's as simple as that now for Fernando Bajosa. Win or bust. He is currently in 2nd. Is he about to be dropped into 3rd position? Alex Longarella makes a move ahead of him on the last lap. On the last lap, turn 2 coming up. We've seen Bajosa do it so many times already in this race.
Is he going to get 2 for 1?
He's got the 2 for 1 once again at turn 2. Absolutely sensational from the young Spaniard. The number 69 leads. The number 69 only had, 10 corners remaining, and he could be the European Talent Cup champion.
10 corners and a single point between himself and Carlos Cano. There's 3 riders here leading this race, but they're chopping and they're changing at every available opportunity. We've seen Alvaro Lucas take the lead. We've seen Alex Longarella take the lead, but the lead is what Fernando Bajosa needs if he is to be crowned ETC champion. He's currently ahead. Are we going to see a move here from Alvaro Lucas? Not quite. It's still Bajosa, but for how long? We're just going through turn 8 now, heading into turn 9 and 10, and it's still Bajosa who leads in the race and in the championship.
Half a lap remaining here in the European Talent Cup season. Carlos Cano is just dropped to 5th position, but Bajosa still needs the victory. Bajosa leads coming into the final sector. Turn 12, nothing going for Alvaro Lucas. What about turn 13? It's all going to come down to 14, isn't it? Turn 14, the championship could be decided at the final corner of the final race in 2025. Longarella shoots up the inside. Longarella's made the move. Longarella looks like he might have the win, but Bajosa's got drive to the line. Alvaro Lucas is pulled up beside him, and it's not going to be for Fernando Bajosa. He is third position, and that means Carlos Cano is your European Talent Cup champion in 2025.
The latest
Drama
talent
to
from the endless conveyor belt of Spanish stars. But yeah, you can see disappointment under the helmet of the number 69. He was so close. He almost ran the perfect race. Alex Longarella then.
Cano, who is just an outstanding rider with a big future ahead of him, and this is the winning move from Alex Longarella. Defensive line from Bajosa to try block out Alvaro Lucas, and that opened the door wide open for Alex Longarella. And then there was the drive to the line where Lucas pipped Bajosa by 9 thousandths of a second between. Oh, it was a photo finish indeed between Longarella and Lucas. 9 thousandths of a second between them, with Bajosa 6 hundredths behind Lucas and 7